ownership of a piece of land where they had signed a 99-year lease for their boat slips. Monona, who's redeveloping the area, says that lease is invalid and claimed the land under eminent domain. Chris Lundberg has the story.
The Four Lakes Yacht Club has been on the water since the 1950s, but now, just down the shoreline, the city of Monona's Yahara Commons development is threatening 21 of the club's coveted boat slips.
So this is our leased property inside this fence.
As far as yacht clubs go, this one is less exclusive than you might expect.
And this club is very active in not just the recreational part, but safety and the rights of boaters.
When the city of Monona labeled the property as blighted and gave the club an eviction notice to vacate half of their boat slips from the land they had leased, it threatened their mission.
We rent our slips out at a reasonable rate because we can afford to, but if we lose half of them, we're going to have to raise the prices to the members.
So they sued.
We want this development. We think it's a beautiful area, but we didn't want to be cast aside.
The city of Monona is committed to completing their vision for the redevelopment without the club's boat slips.
I think in their minds they would prefer to keep the piers. Unfortunately, that's just not going to happen.
The city's lawyer for the case says that the 99-year lease the yacht club signed was invalid due to statutes disallowing the leasing of waterfront property.
If the lease is invalid, unfortunately, they're not entitled to anything because their lease is illegal to begin with. If it is determined to be valid by the court, then we get into a bunch of other issues in the case concerning their rights under eminent domain law.
The yacht club holds that the use of eminent domain was unlawful and that their leasing of the property was proper. The city says the blighting of the area was above board.
Any growth in that community comes from rehabilitating blighted areas. This area was one that was determined to be blighted.
The city says that they would be willing to settle on the matter.
We, being the city and the CDA, remain hopeful we can settle this case.
The yacht club, however, says they don't believe it.
It seems like there could be a solution, and we've been stopped at every turn.
The yacht club's case is going to go before a jury trial this May. In Monona, I'm Chris Lewinberg, WISC News 3.
The city of Monona's lawyer said the city would be prepared to offer the yacht club a sum of money to settle this. All right, let's switch gears.